Roxanne Wolf is one of the two newest members to the animatronic roster. She's beautiful, fierce, and missing her face. What the hell happened to her face? Oh, brother, here we go again. Well, let's get to it. Roxanne Wolf was introduced in Security Breach along with Montgomery Gator. She plays the keytar and is the residential diva of the group. She has two main attractions in the Pizzaplex, those being the Roxy Salon and Roxy Raceway, both highlighting her personality quite well. To say Roxy is a diva would be an understatement. More often than not, she is focused only on herself, even talking to herself so she can get hyped up. This is made abundantly clear even the beginning of Security Breach.
Your performance was perfect tonight. Thank you. Your hair is beautiful. Your tail is beautiful. Everyone was watching you. Everyone loves you. Everyone wants to be you. You are the best. Thank you. I am the best. I am the best.
Her looks, her performance, how people view her, they're all important to her. Even when chasing after Gregory later in the game, it's made clear she wants to be the one to catch him.
You can't outrun me! Your fans are watching you right now. I know. You're the best. You will find him first.
Caring about yourself is one thing, but unfortunately, like Chica, there is a much deeper rooted issue here. The problem with Roxy is she's become dependent on this image of herself. It's the only thing keeping her together, and the more the facade cracks, the more unstable and desperate she becomes. As the night progresses in Security Breach, we see her slowly start to unravel the longer she goes without catching Gregory, going from saying she's the best to sobbing to even blaming Gregory, saying it's his fault that she hasn't caught him yet, not hers.
I'm the best! It's not your fault. That kid is just lucky. It's not fair. He must be cheating. I'm not a loser.
By the end of the night, she loses the thing that matters most to her, her beauty. This doesn't stop her fixations, however. With her face now destroyed and her eyes gone, only one thing remains important to her: the task of catching Gregory. And even after he's long gone and the Pizzaplex is destroyed, it's still all she can think about.
Gregory? You can't hide forever. We've looked everywhere. He's gone. He is still hiding somewhere.
She's moved from one obsession to the other, and neither are healthy. Help Wanted to really highlights Roxy's obsession with her image. In the first makeup minigame that we encounter her, she makes it abundantly clear that she wants eyes on her at all times. That's not even possible because you have to look away to grab the accessories and makeup she wants. The more you look away, the more agitated she gets. And if you push it too far, she jump scares you. By the final makeup minigame, her face is gone and she's fallen apart mentally, obsessing on trying to get back to what she was. You even have to play recordings from a walkie talkie of the same voice line she used to say to herself before she lost her face. Eventually, she gives up and demands the mask we see her wearing in Ruin. By the time we meet her in Ruin, she's divulged to sitting in the salon, sobbing and angry at one person. Gregory. He is long gone at this point, but her obsession is still very much there. And when she thinks she hears his voice, she immediately charges out to catch him, determined to make him pay. Despite all of this, Ruin does show us a glimpse of something else when it comes to Roxy, a softer and caring side. Throughout the DLC, we see cutouts of Roxy with Cassie, having fun, doing her makeup, and making her feel special when no one came to her birthday party. This doesn't match the Roxy we've seen displayed so far. We see it again later in the game when Roxy grabs Cassie, thinking she's Gregory, and demands her eyes back. Once she realizes the mistake, she apologizes and even glitches out from it. When Cassie has to decommission Roxy, she remembers who she is.
Roxy. Cassie.
You remember me?
Your special day. I remember. Your special day. Do you still like carrot cake? It has been some time since I saw you last. If I remember correctly, it is on the 11th. I remember because you are number 1. Twice. Have you booked your party? I'm sure your friends will show up this time.
Finally, at the end of the game, Roxy tries to protect Cassie from the Mimic, going as far as to attack it so she has time to run. That is not something that someone who only cares about themselves would do.
Cassie! Get out of here! Run!
So, what the heck is going on? Why is there such a difference in her personalities? I think it has to do with the hacking that Vanessa did. I believe that the Roxy we see when it comes to Cassie is the real her, one that still cares about how she looks, but also cares about others and how they're feeling. When she was hacked by Vanessa, I think that part of her was locked away, leaving only the self absorbent part of her to take over. With that being all she could think about, it evolved into an unhealthy obsession and led to the Roxy that we see in Security Breach, that was only freed after the influence of one little girl whose life she made better. Are we going to see Roxy again? I'm not sure. It's hinted we might in one of the endings of Ruin, but whether that's her or the Mimic is yet to be seen. I hope we do, though. There's a lot more to her character that could be fleshed out. It's just a waiting game at this point. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll be back with another video soon.